I've been a fan of Jordan Benjamin aka Grandson ever since Spotify randomly recommended me Despicable from A Modern Tragedy Volume 1 a few years ago. I was immediately drawn to his addictive mixture of adrenaline-filled beats and memorable hooks. Whether he's getting inspired by hip-hop, rock or trap, it always comes to him naturally. He is very confident in whatever musical styles he chooses to blend together. Another important side to his work are lyrics. He touches upon the subjects of politics, social injustice or mental health. We can be sure that whatever he do artistically there is always some kind of message behind it. And even though he was releasing music for some time now, Death of an Optimist is his first full-length record. After A Modern Tragedy EP trilogy and a few singles, he is going big this time. My name is Marek and you are watching Talking Records, channel with album reviews, band interviews and some concert photography, and today I would like to talk about Death of an Optimist from Grandson. Thank you so much for watching, cheers! Right off the bat I loved the title of this album and how it corresponds with equally effective cover art with a photo shot by very talented Ashley Osborne. Death of an Optimist is a great title for a concept album, which in some way it is. We have ongoing theme of doubt and loss of hope represented by negative voice in Jordan's head portrayed by his antagonistic alter ego named X. This is the voice telling him to give up, stop trying and give into the pessimist inside of him. Titular optimist, called simply G, is having constant inner dialogue with this negative side of him. It was best depicted in track Identity, where he ponders with apathy in his voice whether or not it is worth to keep fighting, because what if nobody cares? If it didn't matter to anyone, has it even happened at all? I think Identity ties in nicely with Rock Bottom from A Modern Tragedy Volume 3. Only there, the negative voices were coming from people like his neighbor, urging him to keep his head low and give up on trying to change the world. He is talking directly to X on the Ballad of G and X interlude. I find the second verse of this track to be especially powerful. G wants to bring at least some positive change, whether it is through a song or signing a petition for important cause. But this poison inside his head is making him doubt if by doing any of this he is making any actual difference in the world. Of course, this album isn't all about that X persona inside all of us that is dragging us down. It is first and foremost about questioning those doubts and giving the power to the optimist in you, to be the doer rather than lazy and cynical. Jordan asks us if we are ready to get our hands dirty in the absolute banger that is dirty. And when I say banger, I mean that it is impossible to listen to it and remain still at the same time. All of the elements of typical Grandson's blend of genres comes smoothly together here, with groovy brass-driven melody in the chorus, giving incredible boost of energy. It is shamelessly catchy and upbeat, at the same time staying focused on the call to arms message. You can start a revolution with this song in your speakers or hit the dance floor as well if you want. Also, in Over My Head, with the lively rocking guitars on the chorus, injects this project with much needed vitality. Sarcastic Mr. X is back on outstanding We Did It, where he mocks this attitude of doing bare minimum, like sending a tweet about important social issue and feeling satisfied from a job well done. Yeah, we did it, we didn't. It's all getting better now, is it? It isn't. He also circles back to the feelings of being burned out and powerless, which leads to even more doubt. The song itself is yet another perfect showcase of Grandson's trademark genre bending, as intensely ominous beat flows smoothly with distorted guitars and vinyl scratches in the background. On World War III, Jordan shines both as a rapper and a great storyteller. He is taking on the role of a young American soldier who is growing more and more opposed to the war he was sent to fight in. I highly recommend to listen to it, as in my opinion, this is Grandson's lyricism at its finest. I also love the laid-back vibe of beat on Paint Shopping, accentuated by occasional use of acoustic guitar and rattling hi-hats, all of it leading to explosive finale. But the subject matter of the song is anything but light, with the main theme of coping through substance abuse just to feel anything. As we get closer to the end, we are offered some glimpses of positivity on Drop Dead with guest feature from from Travis Barker, Jordan acknowledges that even though life ain't fair, in the end he would rather drop dead than be a quitter. How do I perceive the overall message of Death of an Optimist? Well, it's impossible to always have positive outlook on everything. It's only natural to expect highs and lows. In times when it's more and more difficult to remain hopeful, it's important to push through because only then it can and will get better. I think Jordan wanted to be honest with us about his own struggle, at the same time inspiring us to be better and to actively bring positive change to the world, small or big. This album doesn't necessarily break new grounds when it comes to Grandson's repertoire. If you weren't a fan before, Death of an Optimist won't turn you into one. He made it with his fans in mind, his grandkids, who look up to him, his energy and inspiration. It's fair to say that we are getting more of what we loved from him with some improvements here and there, especially when it comes to lyrics. It is consistent but varied enough to keep us interested all the way through. It's catchy, it's addictive, and it's meaningful. Because like I mentioned at the beginning, Jordan is not the kind of person to waste his time in the spotlight for anything other than what's really important. Thank you so much for watching my review of Death of an Optimist. If you liked it, don't forget to check other reviews and interviews on my channel, and as always I wish you a great day.